welcome to another Random Vania, and today I have a special treat for you, and this is a special request from Eric Virgin. This is Castlevania Chronicles 2 Simon's Quest by Warmachine, and this is a modern-day reimagining fan project that pretty much brings Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest up to speed. There's a ton of surprises for you. I'm really stoked to check this one out, so you know the drill. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a lot of drinks, grab a lot of snacks, because this is a big one. And what a horrible night to play some damn games. No, seriously, I'm really stoked to do this. Let's do it. Now, the soundtrack was put together by Warmachine. This is a one-man project, and it's still in development right now, but it's pretty much complete. Pretty much all the updates that you're going to see in this free project, by the way, is just bug fixes and stuff like that. But the stuff that he's added here, it's just mind-blowing. Welcome back to Hell House. It's been 7 years since Simon Dunlop defeated Count Dracula. On the eve of the full moon that same year, Simon fell ill to Dracula's curse. And now he's returned with one purpose, to save Europe and himself from the grip of the curse. Gather all of Dracula's remains and cleanse them at the altar in the ruins of Castlevania to free the lands. Or if you fail, all of mankind's lost. I'm excited. Where are we at? Oh, cool. Alright. I dig it. Cool. There we go. Yeah, we got that nice badass Bill Monstrol going on there. Watch your wallet. A crooked trader is offering bum deals in this town, and his name is Tuga Studios. Yes! Alright, that's a bit of an inside story, and I'll tell you about it. Basically, like I said, this is a free project, and some jerk-off down in Lisbon decided to take the EXE, slap it on his webpage, and put a price tag on it. You lazy dickhead. Yeah, but that's it. I gotta say that I gotta take credit for that one, because I'm like, what better form of copy protection would you have than calling out the scumbag in the game? Because what if you just grabbed an update and put it somewhere else? So basically, you know, you'd be selling a game, and people who bought the game, you know, would, like, the first thing that they would see is them saying that he's a crooked bastard. I mean, I'm serious. That's just... That's gross. I mean, this is how fan projects get shut down. I mean, we all know about the Code Veronica remake that got shut down by Capcom, which is a shame because I was stoked looking for that. Unfortunately, I think it might have been a victim of its own hype, just in the sense that too many people were talking about it. There may have been I know that the guy wasn't collecting money, you know, but I'm sure the question was out there. Because normally Capcom's pretty cool about that sort of thing. And even Konami doesn't seem to give a rat's ass when people do stuff. You know, it's just when money starts to become involved, it becomes an issue, understandably so. But, I mean, you know, there's people out there that work their asses off to put something like this together, and they do it as a passion project or to, you know, stretch their creative muscles and such and give people something to have fun and enjoy, and assholes like that just have to come along and ruin it. Now, I'd like to take in the scenery and everything, but this is just something that I do for every playthrough of Simon's Quest. You know, you get a little bit of money. Which apparently now, yeah, we do have a currency system as opposed to hearts. Hearts are for your sub-weapons and money's for buying stuff. And I got 445 letter. Nice. I'm sure I can afford everything in town at this juncture. So we'll quick do that and we'll move on. It's not like we had to wait for the nighttime to come and pass. No, this all looks really, really good. Lots of different things have been taken from several different Castlevania games, and they've all been applied appropriately, too. Oops. Oi, come here, lad. Wanna buy a thorn whip? $100? Okay. And it looks like a thorny whip. Like, literally, I am beating monsters to death with a vine. I mean, that always sounded like a painful prospect, getting whipped by, like, a thorny whip. This is nice. Now, we'll talk to that guy in a second. Let's go to our holy water. But no, I'm happy. This looks good. You know, the controller's running just fine. There were some initial issues with it, and, you know, if you put it on Joy to Key, that apparently fixes it. But I've always had a problem with Joy to Key. I never got it working just right. But I added this to Steam, and the controller support's pretty flawless right now. Not selling these guys. I was still making money. Holy shit. If I could make money this fast in real life, I would just, like, walk outside of town and kill monsters for, like, an hour. But I'm loving the music from Rondo. That makes me happy personally. But I mean, like, the backgrounds are beautiful. The lighting looks great. What the hell is that game? Dead Cells, I think? But it's that side-scroller game that everybody loves so much. Oh yeah, the merman. I got a surprise for that. I'll just burn them as they come out. Try to dodge these guys as best as we can. It's an interesting thing trying to get past these things. Uh-oh. And that's cool, because with Flight Attack, it does give you invincibility, so you can't get past stuff. No gripes. Loving the trees. I love everything that I'm seeing so far. This is really, really, really cool. You know, any attempt that somebody can make to improve upon Simon's Quest, I'm just a happy character. Because once again, that's my personal favorite of the original trilogy. Then you got Rondo, which to me I think is like the best pure Castlevania game. And I know everybody loves Super Castlevania 4, rightfully so. I'm more of a stickler for Rondo just because it added something new to the mix. You know, and this is something that I did bring up in the, you know, one of the other Castlevania videos as well. You know, just, where does Super Castlevania 4 stand in the whole grand scheme of things? And, you know, like I said in another video, that I personally feel that it's, like a sequel. It's the final part in the trilogy. Because you have the first one with Simon, he doesn't quite kill Dracula, then you've got Simon's Quest where he's got to bring the son of a bitch back, and then once again, Dracula always just seems to cheat death. You know, and you saw the hand pop out of the ground at the end. You know, and he was just able to muster everything for one last thing, and then Simon had to go kill him for like the third and final time. Because, I mean, in every other, you know, like Castlevania game, well, for that one specifically, like the Simon's era, basically, you know, he would whip him to death and he would turn to flames and that would be the end of it. Meanwhile, in Castlevania 4, the sunlight came through and burnt him to a crisp. And we all know that that's like death for a vampire, right? Jesus. $50. You know, but yeah, here's the first mansion. And pretty soon that is what we are going to be taking a look at again, is Super Castlevania 4. I mean, obviously we're not going to do like an uncensored version, because then, why is it uncensored? It's because there were very specific things that Nintendo of America did not want in their games. They had to take them out. Yeah, it's just... Alright, wait a minute. Yeah, it's just a dead end down there. Yeah, but I like this. It actually, it kind of looks like mansion-y now. I mean, like, when I hear mansion, you know, I could imagine the walls like that. You know, and I can imagine, like, some sort of, like, a domicile. But I'm like, there's gotta be chairs and tables and shit. Because one thing about those mansions were is that, like, they're pretty bare. Like, I personally would have, like, tables and chairs, like, covered, you know, so, like, the dust isn't, you know, gonna get to, like, the wood and all that. That guy's just gonna go wherever the hell he feels like it, huh? At least I got the money. Now, one thing that I always felt should have been in Simon's Quest, though, is once you reach the piece, instead of dealing with that oak stake bullshit, you fought a boss. You kill the boss, you get the piece. There's got to be some monster that's guarding, you know, Dracula's body parts. Because, I mean, otherwise any asshole could just, like, walk into this place. I mean, it's not like these skeletons are very threatening creatures. You know, just some guy walking around with Dracula's rib. You see kids playing with that, you know? Yeah, well, I got his heart. Oh, boy. No, you don't. Trying to not get hit by this guy. How about? Ooh. Fixed his ass, didn't it? But no, cool boss fight. Holy shit, look at that money. And we now process Dracula's rib. Yes. What next? Oh, that's cool. So there's a little description telling you what the item is, and then it just throws you right outside the mansion. Now, I like to hang out in the Discord periodically just to get some insight from the developer, and also just to hear people's experiences and pick up on, you know, little hints here and there, because this is my first time playing through this game like this. You know, but you kind of like to know what to expect sometimes, if and when you can. Let's see what he does. You know, and it's a pretty active Discord, and it's all full of people that absolutely love this game to death. And I can totally see why. Isn't there an update coming up for that Cells game? I think it... I can't... I mean, there's Dark Souls, and then there's Dead Cells or some shit like that. But I think there's like an update that's coming out, like a DLC thing that's inspired by Castlevania. Something to that effect. That is a big-ass crucifix. For a donation to the church, I'll restore your hearts. $500? Look, if you can afford a course that goddamn big, you don't need my donation. Man, I like this music. And I mean, to me, that's kind of part of the Castlevania experience right there, is you gotta have good music. That took care of that. Let's get the chain whip here. I was wondering when you showed up. Interested in this chain whip I fashioned. $2,000. Jesus. Alright. Oh yeah, Castlevania. Eternal franchise. You can still pretty much pick up and play any Castlevania game out there and have a good time with it. Really? Oh, shit, those are some big eyeballs. Get out of here. Needle in the eye. Wait a minute, I want that money. I just lost all my money. What was it, $30? Yeah, that's something I'm kind of wondering too, is do the values increase like the deeper you go into the game? I'm talking about like the money that gets dropped. Like here, yeah, it might not be worth very much, but as you get closer to the end of the game, you know, instead of like $10, is it going to be like $50 because the monster's a little tougher? Or is it just, no, I'm going to go to this area that has this monster because I know they drop, you know, $50. I'll run that eternal quest to find the Holy Flame thing, which I know it's not there, but you never know. There's always a secret in the Castlevania game. But I mean, as far as like Simon's Quest goes, the one bit of advice that I always give out to anybody playing the game is simply upgrade as much and as often as you possibly can as far as the whip goes. Because even though it may seem like a bit of a time waster, you know, to go collect the money and, you know, get as much to be able to afford to buy these upgrades, just imagine it takes 2 hits to kill these things, and I'm using the chain weapon. What if I was just using the leather whip still? Alright, so according to my memory, it should be down there. So we'll drop down this way. Now, one thing I've noticed that is missing is like the day to night cycle. I'm pretty damn sure that there was like a development choice behind not having it in there. Here, have some for yourself. For dry red eyes. This is a long-ass hallway. There it is. Jesus! Smoke them out. That is a big-ass flame, too. Jesus. That's 5 hearts a clip. Okay. That's 2 hearts. Alright, that's cool. I can actually deal with that where, you know, each weapon, you know, uses up a certain amount of hearts. It's fair. Yeah. And guess what? For once, I'm not going to crack a negligent parent joke on the spiders. Spare you my dad jokes. Alright, so we're supposed to go down there, the second mansion. Then we're at the port side town, and we're going to get the blue crystal. You know, I'm looking at that darkness right there, and I keep thinking that I got to jump over it. And like the slide thing is absolutely useful. I just got to remember that I can do it. You know, it's like those improved control hacks that everybody loves so much. I think they're fantastic. I really do. Problem is I don't remember that they exist. I'm used to doing it the old, you know, hard way from like 30 years ago. So doing that in like Castlevania, it's just it's an alien concept to me. Garlic. Alright, so we don't get an item screen. That's not garlic. That's not garlic. That's not garlic. You know, one of the coolest applications of garlic still to this day, at least in my book, is in what do they call it? Monster Squad. You know, when Dracula grabs the kid and he's like, "Give it to me!" And then Horace takes the pizza with the garlic out and jams it on his face and burns him. Alright, well, I guess maybe the garlic just opens up the possibility of going to that graveyard on the right. And so we don't have to worry about it going from day to night. Worry about the hands coming out and grabbing my ass. $10? That's a big sack for $10. Take my silver knife, it'll save you cash. I'm gonna save my balls for these things. $10? These are tough mothers, too. The hands don't have any money. Why would the hands have money? What would the hands put the money? I mean, at least those guys have pants, so you can, you know where the money's coming from. I wouldn't want to take a sack that fell out of some homeless zombies' pants, though. Have you uncovered your family crypt? Okay. Yeah, that's something I gotta look for. So, how much is the laurels? How much are the Hardys? You know, let's go back over this way before I break the game or something. Maybe I'm not ready to go here yet. We'll just treat it like that. You know, but let's just get the blue crystal. We'll go to the water mansion, and then we'll take the ferryman. You said that you reflect the curse must pray at the statue of value while holding the moon's tears. Well, at least he tells me what to do. So that's one thing I could never understand. What people were so upset about with the cryptic clues. I mean, yeah, it didn't exactly tell you what to do. Who's always watched? Smokey the Bear? Wow, so he's trying to impress his chick. Yeah, but I mean, it's like the age-old complaint. How would you know to take the red crystal and go to the mountain and kneel? It does tell you in a mansion. You know, like I said, it doesn't tell you word for word exactly what to do. But it is one of those critical thinking abilities that you kind of have to have. You know, and plus it's an adventure game. You figure shit out. You know, so like I said, I feel the game did tell you what you had to do. Just a lot of the complaints were blown out of proportion. And that is a big fucking shield. And that's his rib. Sure it's not something else? Besides, who thought of something like that, too? This will end up being an interesting trick. Like, just throwing them both ways like that. It doesn't seem like it's going to cost me, like, double the hearts either, so no gripes there. Nah, I love the soundtrack. You know, speaking of vampire games out there, I know there are some new vampire games coming out. Like I said, I know about the DLC for that one thing. V Rising is actually pretty fun. I didn't think that I would get into it, but I wound up actually liking it a lot. Very nice. Cool. Dig it. Oh, nice. And there. Oh, what's this? I see that thing there, and I'm like, what the hell did that belong to? I mean, I recognize that from Symphony of the Night. Oh, this is nice. I love how this thing looks outside like this. That looks cool. Oh, shit. House of the Dead. Yeah, it took 2 hits to kill them in the other mansion. Paint whipping going shit. That was worth a little bit of money, wasn't it? But now, the music is top notch, man. Seriously, great job. You know, and I'm loving the level design here as well. 85, 35 bucks? Something like that. Ah, you shit. Now you're all gonna die. So, just the things that comes out of the candles, it's just nothing but hearts, huh? Well, what else are they supposed to drop? Maybe money? No, it looks like everything is pretty well balanced here. I mean, hey, you need hearts? There you go. You need money? There you go. You need health? Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. Hey, we're doing pretty good on money. We're doing really good on hearts. Love that candle, yeah, the candle thing there. What was I gonna call it? I almost called it a candelabra. It's a chandelier. Where did I get the candelabra from? I don't know. I must have been thinking of the Amityville Horror. The stupid chandelier that's like swung every time the ghost was gonna do something. Ow. I'll show you some fire, you son of a bitch. Hey, where's my money? Sons of bitches. That was $100 I just missed out on. Alright. And, yeah, I only had 5 health left. Oh, shitter. We got half a dragon. Alright, so cool, he's gonna get madder. And he flame roasted my ass. Yeah, the hit detection's a little. Yeah, my face. Wait, I'm out of hearts? Well, that explains it. Shit! Why didn't that still hit me? I didn't move. Huh. Hey, I'm supposed to do the goddamn laughing, not you. We're gonna get him. Damn it! You gotta have really good timing to do the slide between his legs thing. You gonna jump? Oh shit, I got him. Son of a bitch. I like that money though. And now I possess Dracula's heart. Son of a bitchin' dragon. Save the game just in case something happens. Alright, that asshole was a little on the cheap side, but you know what? I'm still not gonna gripe, because in all honesty, what do you want? It's a one-man project. Guy's first game, and this is a really ambitious project at that. And so far, everything else that I've seen has been absolutely aces. If you have to deal with a cheap boss every now and then, you know, just do better. That's all there is to it. Figure out the goddamn thing's patterns and do a better job at fighting it and exploiting the patterns. That's all there is to it. I'd never understand that. This game's too difficult. I hate it. Alright, and you know what? I don't mean to sound facetious when I say that, because yeah, there are some games that have like insane difficulty, but come on, we all know that there's a difference between insane difficulty and okay, this is challenging and it's a little bullshit, but hey, you gotta work your way past it. We've all fought our way past bullshit bosses in our time. Alright, so the silver dagger just stops for nothing. It just blasts through everything. Cool. Alright, so if it was $2,000, and that was a hell of a price increase right there. I mean, talk about inflation. $150 to $2,000? Yeah. By that sort of logic, it's going to be like $7,500 for the Morning Star. Goddamn spiders. Alright, I'm going to go up there just to see what's in that candle, but I think it just might be a heart. So far, so good. You know, just because I'm not blabbing every 5 minutes, it's just because I'm kind of taking in everything. Because, I mean, the soundtrack is absolutely kick-ass. The backgrounds are beautiful, and you don't want to get caught with, you know, getting hit by the boners. I mean, at the very least, them throwing bones at you makes them a little... Jesus. Almost took a swim right there. But yeah, at the very least, it makes it a little bit more challenging instead of just, you know, they wander to the left, they wander to the right. Son of a bitch, skeletons. See, that's something you gotta watch out for right there. You slide under the bone and you slide right into that skeleton. Now, like I said, I do have, check out the Discord a lot. And there's one boss that I'm kind of waiting to see how he turned out. See, in difficulty, like I said, difficulty, it's such a subjective thing. You know, what's difficult for me could be really easy peasy for someone else. You know, it's like when I hear about, oh, this boss is difficult, and I'm like, oh, you want to talk difficult bosses? Let's talk about the Grim Reaper's final form in... Fuck you! But anyways, Grimmy's final form in Castlevania Seal the Curse. Another really good fan game based off of Simon's Quest. You know, and if you notice something, too, as far as, like, fan remakes go, you've got a remake of Castlevania, you've got a remake of Dracula's Curse out there, you know, here and there. But the majority of all the remakes have been about Simon's Quest. And it's not because it was a bad game and it was aiming to make it better. I think it's because people have way more better memories of Simon's Quest than YouTubers would let you believe. It wasn't that bad. You know, and I will die on that hill any day. So I guess now I can get past the swamp area. Oh my god, I didn't buy the laurels. Oh wow. You guys are getting more difficult. It's the same amount of shit. 3 hits to kill him, even with the chain whip. I figured at this point I'd be knocking him out in 1 hit. So I guess maybe upgrading the whip has got something else behind it. We shall see. Yeah, there's G Rising. That's a pretty cool game. What else is that there? There was a vampire game that was in development. I think it's called Till the Night Comes. And it's just been in like development limbo forever now. These were some money. But it was really, the concept was really cool, where you like build your own like vampire coven. You know, it's like a, what the hell is that one game? Doomsday Prepper, like where you build like a, you know, like you build rooms and shit like that. Fallout Shelter, I guess, is the most popular example I could possibly give you. Oh, fucking die already. Come on, I'm almost out. I'm almost out. I'm almost out. Jesus. I should have gotten the fucking laurels.
Shall I guide thee across the river?
Let's go to the town. And please no mermen coming out of the water during this time. But you know what, I actually like that they gave you the option, because I was just going to raise the question, because in the original one, whether or not you had the heart equipped would make a difference. Because if you had the heart, it would take you to the mansion. If you didn't, it would take you to the town. So, you know, don't even have to ask. I like it. But I do like that all the towns have their own unique look and sound behind them. What does this one want? Okay. Good joke. Yeah, so I think we're gonna take a quick health break. Because I think we needed it. Okay. Be off. Oh god, I love that line, be off. It just brings me back to Conan the Destroyer. When Grace Jones rides up to Will Chamberlain. What do you want? To speak with Conan. Be off. Let me speak with Conan. I said be off. Yeah, I've made this argument before, but I could never understand what the hell the argument is that Conan the Destroyer was bad. You're a handsome man, but it's not polite to say I want to remind you of another cipher, The Witch from 200 years ago. I didn't say anything, lady. How about not? Use that whip for more than killing monsters. Didn't anybody here sell anything? Finally, the one fucking guy in town. And he doesn't want to talk to me. What, am I not your type? But, no. Everybody used to say that Conan the Destroyer was inferior to Conan the Barbarian. And in all honesty, I think that Conan the Destroyer actually had more things that were in tune with the entire comic book and the book series. I mean, it had more swords and sorcery aspects behind it, you know? You had old Pat Roach there turning into a monster. You had Andre the Giant as Dagoth. You had the Bird of Smoke and all that shit going on. There was a lot more of that. And you know what? There was still violence, but that was the argument. It was like, oh, they replaced Subutai with Tracy Walter, and it was more of a comedic thing. It was for the kiddies. That's not true, because in the first, 5 minutes of the movie, 7 people die, a really bloody death. And then, 20 minutes into the movie, you see a fucking cannibal getting his head cut off. You know, so what I say is that the only difference between Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, yeah, there was a little bit more comedy aspects in it, but they had comedy in the original one as well. The only difference is it's just there's no tits in it. That's it. That's the only difference. So people are just mad because they can't see tits. Oh dear. Maybe I should have catched that stupid X with my ginormous shield. I don't feel like the monsters are getting stronger instead of my whip. Alright, see, this is what a mansion is supposed to look like. So there you go, as I was saying, you know, there should be some shit like that to make it feel like you're in a house. You know, and granted, this one came out several years past the fact. But when I hear spooky mansions and shit like that, I think of the Shinra Mansion in Final Fantasy VII. But no, there was absolute... That guy's just stuck. He's in limbo. But yeah, I mean, there was comedy shit in the first Conan. When they got stoned and they were walking through the town. A pittance to protect you from evil. I am evil. You're all sluts. He's dead already. Can you believe that? And then you see the guys in there with the goat. Bumps into a camel and fucking punches it out. And they played on the same joke when in the second one. They're like, oh, I'm sorry about what happened before. And it spits on him. So he punches it out again. Yeah, they really toned that one down for the kids. Get out of here with this shit. In all honesty, I kind of like Conan the Destroyer in a lot of ways better. I mean, the Barbarian had its moments. It really did. It had a lot of cool shit going for it. But, I mean, Destroyer, like I said, it just... I thought Destroyer, you know, told a bit of a better story that I like better. I like the raindrops. It's cute. I think I got enough hearts. I think I'll be okay. But it's just kind of like my force of hat. Uh-oh. Here's Frankie. He don't give a shit about my holy water. Jesus. Calm it down there, Frankie. Alright, so he's got interesting attack patterns behind him, and I kind of like him. Punched me right in the gut. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing here. So it's like he gets pissed off if I spend too much time on the platform, right? Is that where we're going with this? Oh, the electricity. Kiss my fucking ass. I like how the title screen changes like that. That's neat. I have an easier time dealing with the shit on the floor. But I mean, like, the whole boss concept itself, I think, is really good. You're fighting Frankenstein out in the rain. He's conducting electricity that's brought him to life. And the water's, you know, conducting it because the rooftop is wet. I love the concept of it. It still doesn't detract from the fact that this is one tough son of a bitch. I should be pretty safe from any of this shit now. Alright, so as long as we're timing it right, we'll be okay. You couldn't block that with your shield, you... Yeah, just time it with the attacks. You can't just spam whip attacks. Because for some odd reason, this son of a bitch... you know, gets a little invincibility stun thing that we don't get no more. So you block that, and just time it right, so that as soon as he's done getting stunned, you can hit him in the face again. We got him this time. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, we got him. That was pretty cool how he died like that. Oh yeah, give me all this money. 7,400. I possess the eyeball. Balls. But yeah, there you go. That's how you get past that shit. Uh-oh. Got the brown brick platforms here. Yeah, and it's looking like no matter what, you're gonna get hearts falling out of these things, so that's alright. Oh yeah, the mummies. I think these mummies came out of Portrait of Ruin. So what happens when I hit, you know, just all 9s across the board? Yeah, get out of here, you. Take some fire. And it didn't care about it at all. Love those mountains. Take this jewel, it'll help you against the darkness. You know, come to think of it, what I think would actually be really cool in this is when you get hit, it tells you how much damage you're taking. When you hit the enemies, the same shit should happen. Because that way you can kind of like take a guesstimate as to what like special attacks are more effective. And plus it'll also kind of make you feel like you're making some semblance of progress when you're upgrading your whips. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm on the chain right now, I'm about to buy the Morning Star, and I don't feel like the whips have gotten any stronger, because it still takes the same amount of hits to kill early level enemies as it does where I'm at right now. And I'm still not getting any like more money out of it, you know? So like if I kill a werewolf and he was worth 20 in the beginning, you know, he still is difficult, but you know, like it's just, it takes as many hits to kill him, but you're not getting more out of it. The same amount of shit. Alright, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna come back again. Now he's gonna take me to the city.
Shall I guide thee across the river?
Yes. Yeah, Frankie was tough, but you know what? It's that old school video game mentality that I have, where it's just, yeah, you gotta try harder. And once you figure out what works and what doesn't work, that's how you win. You know? You had to fight him a couple of times, get your ass kicked a couple of times to figure out, so it's more about timing, where you hit him as soon as his little, you know, invincibility thing is done and over with. The background from Order of Ecclesia, nice. The snow not worth any money. You know, but as I was saying, what the hell was it? Oh yeah. You know, just pretty much that, you know, you had to realize that, you know, if you time it right, you can hit him right as he's coming out of his invincibility cycle. That'll knock him back a couple steps. And also you can use your shield to block the electric orbs from, you know, screwing with the pathway that you get. You know, to avoid the ground stuff. You know, I do think that games over time has gotten progressively easier, and that's to appeal to a wider audience and all that. But I mean, like, back then, you had difficult games, but I don't really think that there were that many games that, you know, at the time, you know, you could say the difficulty was really unfair. And that's just because, personally, you know, you just had to do better. The serious music in this town. You know, it's not that it was just unfair. It was just, oh shit, this is hard. I gotta do better. There you go. Even the diamond doesn't want to be with you, lady. Okay. Is that old Harry from the secret area in Super Castlevania 4? Like that ghost guy with the dog? I'm a vampire killer, not a fucking bounty hunter, dude. Have you seen my daughter? Have you seen my husband? Look at this guy selling rolls. $4,000 for the Morning Star. Holy shit, we got some range on that one. Maybe I should have gone there first. Wait a minute. When the hell did I get a red crystal? I've got a blue crystal. I don't know. You're all... blow it out your ass, old lady. Alright, so we got a save point right here. Flames, chains, and bramble don't mix. The marsh farthest east holds a treasure which no money can buy. Well, you were almost a poet and you didn't know it. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that shit right there in the background is what I would imagine being in those mansions. Seems I have a red crystal. I don't know. Yeah, but you know, this is definitely working a little bit better. I mean, we got some distance, and it's got the power. It's got the Nintendo power. Love this rockin' soundtrack. Which, by the way, that's also available for free. Jesus Christ, I really brambled over that one. The soundtrack is also available for free as well. So you can get the game, you can get the soundtrack as well if you know, are that deep into the Castlevania music scene. You know, what do you want from me? I do this shit unscripted. And if I was streaming, I'd have an audience to bounce off of, but we're in the process of working on that right now, by the way. What do you mean I'm not ready? Fuck you! I'm ready. There's my defiance. So where the hell am I supposed to get the red crystal from? I don't know. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. You know, but that would be the other thing right now. Like, I would live stream this if I could, but I can't really minimize the screen in a sense of like put it in a little window and just be like over here so I could have the chat thing up there. So I wouldn't be able to see what the hell anybody was saying anyways. Yeah, there are some drawbacks to working at this shit from a laptop and not having two screens. You know, but live streaming is definitely in our future. I would like to live stream Super Castlevania 4, because everybody loves it so much we can all enjoy it together live. I've got 3,900. I don't think I have to buy any more whip upgrades, though. Plus, if I had the laurels, I could just use the laurels, but maybe that... Yikes. So I'm guessing that's where you need the friggin' red crystal. Yeah. So who's got the red crystal? Might be in the other town. Alright, so in this town you bought the Morning Star, in the other town it was absolutely friggin' useless. So maybe I gotta go to the friggin' useless town. Yeah, it's the only thing that I can operate with. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to be back for a quick 30-second commercial break. And then we'll continue on with this. I'm loving the hell out of this. This is fantastic. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Alright, we're back. Now we're up to the useless town. This is actually the music from Stage 1 of Castlevania Adventure. Yeah, I'm trying to forget that experience. Well, you know, with the control hack, it actually did, you know, hash out a major issue that everyone had with that game. It's still unbelievably short, you know, and like I said, for an early handheld, you know, game, it wasn't too bad. But the second one just completely smoked it. Alright, let's see what's down here. How many hearts does that have? 5? Diamond is as useless as tits on a boar. Oh fuck, it's the ring girl! There goes the ring girl. Hey, at least Sadako's paying out. Okay, Sadako was the Juon. Wait, what the fuck did I get? What did I get? I don't know what I got. Doesn't look like I got anything. I've still got the blue jewel. Wait. Yeah, Kayako was Ringu and Sadako was Yuan. I don't know. I would say definitely the Juon series still holds up pretty well. And as far as like the grudge, wait, Juon is the grudge. See? Sorry, my CRS is in full form today. But Juon I think still holds up pretty well today. And I'm trying to listen to this tune. Yeah. That's from Symphony of the Night. And I'm actually still really pissed off at myself because I had seen The Ring, the American version, in theaters. I really didn't care for it. So, when the option came up that I could watch the Japanese versions of both The Grudge and The Ring, I had seen, I went and saw Ju-On, and I really enjoyed it because I really liked The Grudge. I didn't do Ringu because I had already hated The Ring, so I figured, okay, so it's going to be like a slightly less crappy version of it, or what? And I actually wound up not seeing it, and when I finally did just bite the bullet and be like, you know what, maybe it won't be bad, I wound up watching an excellent movie, and I was pissed off at myself for not experiencing it sooner. But I'm kind of glad that those movies are done and over with. I don't think they had much... This guy. I don't know. What did I get? Alright, well, I've got a diamond. Yeah, let's try talking to these people, see what they got to say. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. And this one's so bit. You know what? I should still go to the useless town. See if there's something that I'm missing. Because honestly, I figured whatever the hell I grab would unlock something here, but I don't even know what the hell I got. It was one of those things where I figured that, okay, I'll whip the wall and it'll open up a passageway. Nope. Yeah, like the first Ju-On was really good. The second one was okay. The ending was like, holy shit. But then there's like 17 different versions of Ju-On out there. And you know what? I can sympathize with the director because it was his ultimate vision and he was able to make as much of it as he could. You know, and then once he finally had the resources, he was like, alright, here's the definitive version. But there was a point when, like, I would watch it, and I didn't know that there was so many different versions of it, and shit would be missing, and I'm like, wait a minute, did they cut it out because it was too gruesome? Because I remember this. And then I would see other versions that would have what was missing, and then something else would be missing. And then I found out that there was, like, a definitive version. Like, somebody's gone ahead and spliced the versions together to just, like, make, like, a final thing. To be like, okay, here it all is. I hate those goddamn things. Got a little fire, Scarecrow. Bitch. Yeah, and then I saw the Ringu movies, and the first one was really good. The second one, it had its moments. I gotta talk to all these bimbos again. There's gotta be like an open door or something. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. You know, and then just the third one on all fronts and all rights and accounts were just wow. And then they went ahead and did like a Sadako versus Kayako thing. And it had an interesting premise. I mean, obviously it was playing off of the whole Freddy versus Jason thing. And I mean, yeah, it did have that moment where, like, when you came across the you know, the two of them, when they finally met face to face, it was like, oh shit. Oh, wait a minute, there's a map. Alright, so if I go to... There's another town? I forgot about that map. You be off. Alright, so... Alright, so no one has anything useful to say here. Alright, hold on a minute here. So you take the Dead River. What was that? And then there's the Dennis Woods. There's something off about the guy in... I mean... Yeah, take the alternate pathway. There's a mansion. These are the woods. Okay. Don't even want to think about it. I tried talking to that son of a bitch earlier and he didn't have anything to say. Should have enough money to pay the merchant for the flame whip too now, right? You know, but if you're into like Japanese horror or Asian horror or something like that, I could throw a recommendation your way. Check out The Wailing. It's a Korean horror movie. Really, really, really good. There's one that I had just seen recently. The name escapes me. But once again, it was really, really decent. You know, I really haven't been watching anything like amazing. I mean, I went through the whole Death Wish series. And you could tell by like the fourth one, Charles Bronson was just like done with this shit. I mean, if anything, if you think about it, that guy went through like 4 wives. All of them died. Like that right there is like an indicator. Just like fucking stay at home, get a bowl of doll. You know? Let's see if she has anything good to say. Okay. And when she's talking about the weird old man, I'm assuming she's talking about old Harry up there. So we'll talk to him really quick. If he's got nothing good to say to me, I'll just be on my way. It looks like a pathway off. But, you know, it's like what The Simpsons said. And now he doesn't want to talk to me about my red crystal? Yeah, but The Simpsons was pretty on point with that. Charles Bronson in Death Wish 7, and then he's just in a hospital bed. I wish I was dead. That was it. It was worth a shot. I'm assuming I can't go back there until after I've killed Carmella, gotten the golden dagger, gotten the friggin' flame whip, and oh, wait a minute. Carmella just drops... Grim Reaper drops the gold dagger. Carmella drops the magic cross. I still got to get the nail and the ring. All this time I've been saying ring, 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 and it like completely escaped me. Good one, dipshit. Yeah, and then I saw a couple other Bronson movies, and you know, they were typical 80s shit shingles. There's a really good one that I started, and it's got Michael Douglas in it. He plays a detective, and he winds up being like right in the middle of like a hit between like the American Mafia and the Yakuza. Jesus. Yeah, I guess we gotta go here. The statues are like, you ain't going nowhere, pal. But yeah, so he winds up arresting the Yakuza guy, and then he has to escort him back to Japan. And, you know, typical fish out of water thing, a New York cop in Tokyo, Japan. Because as soon as they get them doing the transfer, you know, like they take off, and then he's getting ready to leave the plane for the night. Oh shit, we got dancing. Oh cool, they can't hurt you. I love it. I was like, all those ghosts, I'm not going to make it past them. You know, but as they're leaving the plane, another group of officers come up and say, yeah, we're here to pick up so-and-so. You know, so you can see where this one's going. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's on Prime. And it was starting off really good, but I had other shit that I had to do. Look at that money. Well, I try, but I just can't get into modern movies. And I know people tell me that I got to expand my horizons. I agree. I kind of do, but at the same time, show me something better. That's fucking werewolf. I guess that's not the Grim Reaper. So I'm gonna fight the Grim Reaper. Right. Here's a save point, so here's a hit and a half for me. But yeah, just show me something better that I could get into so I don't have to live into the past. Yeah? That's just me, though. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so that's cool. We can just... Holy shit, that uses up a lot of hearts. And that uses up a lot of energy, too. Uh-oh, she's red. She's pissed. Good Carmella, though. You know, I'm glad that you can at least knock those things away. Damn you. Wow. You got anything else to say, lady? Yeah, just keep her backed up in the corner. We're good to go. Almost got her. Yeah, just don't get hit by any more of those goddamn laser beams. We'll be okay. I love how one attack does 60, one does 40, walking into her, 5. Fuck you. Wait, she's gaining health back? The hell with that shit? Where's my money? Where's my money? The thing was getting impatient. I could see it jiggling faster. Okay. So, all right. Do I want to go to Dora the Explorer's Woods? No, because that heads towards the ruins of Castlevania. We want to go to the left. Well, fuck me. I'll just walk down the steps then. Alright, so this is where we get like the final whip up there, yeah? It's not an ice cavern no more. Wouldn't that be something if I accidentally just hit that? Well, let's not do that again. Game over music is just, what the hell was that? Alright, so let's not screw this up, shall we? So powerful it kills shit off screen too. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Whatever. Oh, so the gold dagger goes even further. Batusha. What the hell was that? Sure don't hit new game. Man, you know, if I had done that, these ones have a ridiculous flight pattern. Now I got a pattern going too myself, so I gotta do. Yeah, see, there you go. Patience and perseverance. I just lost my patience. Oh, I'm out of hearts. Times like this, I should go to the church. Yeah, try that shit again. I like that chain in the foreground, though. It looks nice. Oh god, it's a lizard. Oh, don't cry. These things are such ball busters. Gotta say though, the way everything is laid out like this, it's really, really good though. Like the earth and terrain and all that. I mean, yeah, the backgrounds. I'm blown away by the way everything looks in this. This is really fun. Yeah, I know, I should have had the laurel. Oh cool, you can kill him in one hit. Very nice. Well, I don't know. After Grimmy's Mansion, I should probably just, you know, do the loop cycle thing. Oh, that's attractive. Damn, that guy won't fuck around, does he? But you can definitely tell, though, that this was made with love. A lot of love, a lot of care, a lot of time, a lot of effort. And you know what? It shows. Take that, you shit. $5? Oh no. That's cool. Just try not to get my shit kicked in here. Soundtrack is really badass. Warmachine did a good job on that as well. See, if I was going to make a Castlevania fan game personally, I feel that the music is just as much a character as anything else in the game. So what I would do myself is have all the music played on like a piano, harpsichord, whatever, right? Probably a harpsichord would seem more appropriate, like for the time setting and all that. But on one side of the screen, periodically, like when the tune is going to change, you just see like the keyboard, and you see a pair of hands. What the fuck is this? I'll take that. I don't have enough hearts to use it. Yeah, I really don't have enough hearts to use that. But yeah, like whenever the tune's about to change, like a box would pop up and just like show like a pair of like vampiric fingers playing like the harpsichord. You know, and as you get near the end of the game, you find out that it's Dracula playing the tunes on his piano while you're fighting through. Just like you know, one of those artistic things. And I fell for the same fucking thing. It's because of the damn Medusa head. I had a little trouble getting off of that there. But yeah, like that's an artistic touch that I would add. It's just that it's Dracula playing, you know, music on his piano, waiting for you to approach him. Like when you get up to his lair, you see the fingers disappear off the piano, the music stops, he gets up. How about you? You know, like just some sort of like a creative expression with that. I mean, it's so much more cooler when people add their own personal touches to their games. Like one thing I loved about Seal of the Curse was that the guy did like an old folkish style soundtrack that worked with it. You know, just using like really, really simple instruments from the time. You know, and here we go, we got this banging metal soundtrack, and it sounds good. You know, it's just like that little personal touch. It just adds to it. Oh no, we're doing one of these, you bastard. Make me rush, how dare you? Wait a minute, when I'm holding up when I hit the top of the steps, he jumps? You know, thank God there's none of that nonsense where, like, if you jump and I hit that platform, you know, you don't get to go through it. I hate that with a passion. Alright.
Your house has played the master long enough. I'll feast on your soul.
Hi! Man, at least you can get rid of the sights. I mean, he's gonna kick my ass this time. I don't doubt it for like a second. Alright, so there's that.
Your house has played the master long enough. I'll feast on your soul.
I think I've got this one figured out. See, it's not that's what it is with these guys. It's not a whole thing of, you know, hitting them as fast as you possibly can. It's hitting them as soon as they come out of their invincibility cycles. You know, and then he's gonna do his 3 thing. You know, and then as soon as he gets close, you can slide underneath. You know, but let him follow you to the corner. There we go. I've already figured his ass out. Yeah, see? Yeah. That's all there is to it. Wow. He was getting like a little closer every time. He's gonna do his shit. I hope that's it. $30 of making Dracula my bitch. Oh wait, Grim Reaper my bitch. I'll make Dracula my bitch too. I got a harem of spooky bitches. Alright. Alright, so, hey, we got the cross boomerang now, which is a nice touch. Oh, that Grim Reaper fight. I've been fighting Grim Reaper a lot in my life. And, my 2 personal favorite Grim Reaper fights, hands down. The first one's Rondo of Blood. I know I always talk about how much I love Rondo of Blood, but that did have, like, the best fight. I loved how he would fly into the background and launch shit at you, and then when his health was, like, halfway done, he'd, like, change color and be like, okay, now we're getting serious. You know, and then try to do like hand-to-hand shit, like all kung fu. Even his death was awesome. The scythe would go flying and then it would cut his head off and see the blood and everything. That to me is my all-time favorite Grim Reaper fight. My second one, without a doubt, Castlevania 4. I love that Grim Reaper because it had echoes of the original fight where it would fly all over. And then I always loved that touch where he would go to the right side of the screen, throw the scythe up in the air, and dangle the fingers. You hear that, like, ungodly sounds. Woo, woo, woo. You know, like pulling it towards. So, yeah, definitely those are my top, like, my 2. And then I actually really like the Grim Reaper fight in Portrait of Ruin. And you see, the thing is, like, with the Portrait of Ruin games, not the well, all the DS games. They got that weird anime style for it. I didn't really care for it too much. Just because I like anime, but this was that Americanized anime where it's really simple and not as detailed and nice. Can't believe I have to go all the way back from here now. But at least now I can get the goddamn whip upgrade. And plus I gotta talk with that asshole who's like, oh, you're not strong enough. So we'll get the whip upgrade, and then we'll cycle through. I'll pick up the laurels while I'm at it too. Just for the sake of saying I have everything. But there are hacks out there that actually fix that art style so it looks better. Not in the cutscenes, there's not much you can do about the cutscenes. Like character portraits. You know, it makes them look more like the Symphony of the Night style. Which is cool. But I like the Grim Reaper fight in that one because you actually had to kind of strategize a bit. You know, you look at what color he is, if he's white or if he's purple. You know, you have to switch characters and use either magic or physical attacks. They added a little bit of strategy to it. I thought it was really well done. Plus, I thought the attacks were kind of cool. Oh, cool. One-hit wonder? I didn't want to do the knockback thing and have to fall in the freaking river. Right, so, what we do now... Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I realize that it's kind of like cheap to do it this way, but welcome. More like fuck me. So just drop off. It's like that platform moved a little bit. And when I remembered it. That's weird how he jumps like that. Give me my goddamn flame whip. Oh. Well, how am I going to do that? Means you got to go all the way through again. But that's not my ancestral grave, though. See, I'm trying to see if there's any other way to go about this. Because if I keep going to the right, I'm going to go up the thing. There's going to be the mansion right there. Because if I just take the other pathway, I'll wind up down here again and I can just go to... Yeah. Yeah, this is the most logical choice right here. The Medusa head's a gun. Is it because I destroyed them all? You're not gonna hear me complain about that. Figured maybe they were like afraid of me because I have like Vlad's ring or like his nails or something. Like, yeah, don't claw my eyes out. Yeah, it'll be okay. Because that way we'll go back to the other 10 and we'll figure out where the hell that laurel was. I mean, I think I've got enough to afford it. I hope I got enough to afford it. But yeah, that would definitely be like my top 3 Grim Reaper fights. I mean, the original fight, that's like... traumatize people just because Like, he was the toughest boss in the game. That guy was feared when we were kids. You know, and then the second one was just a joke. The third one was pretty cool. It was pretty much a rehash of the original, except, you know, he would turn into a giant skull. You know, but for the most part, like, all Grim Reaper fights are kind of created equal. I'd have to say, like, the toughest of all of them, though, without a doubt, is the Seal of the Curses Grim Reaper. You gotta fight his ass like 2 or 3 times. And the third time that you fight him, it's like, you need to be precise. And if you're not, you're done. You know, at the very least, you don't have to worry about, like, having to start over at, like, the beginning of the mansion, though, if you lose all your lives. It just starts right off at the fight with him. And Jesus, it's hard. It is a tough fight. So did I literally just, like, travel around the world? It's like I went to the left, and then I wound up doing a big circle. Yeah, you're not touching it. Alright, so, yeah, we just gotta go all the way over to that guy, talk to that asshole in town, and I guess that's where you get the flame upgrade. Ugh. Well, he definitely fixed it so you can't be a cheap ass and jump over that pit. You can do it. Like early in the game, if you come to this area, you can jump that pit. It's one of those deals where you have to jump and whip at like a very, very precise time. But once you do it, you know, there you go. You pretty much skip almost the entire game. All right, so we've got the shindig with the garlic. That's all taken care of. All right, let's see what we got here. I am a window, and with me a twin. Beauty is within me, though not what is seen when looking in. In hard times I flow, but in good times I glow. What am I? Return to me if your sight remains a mystery. I am a window, and with me a twin. Beauty is within me, though not what is seen when looking in. In hard times I flow. Alright. This ain't Batman versus the fucking Riddler. Alright, I am a window and with me a twin. Beauty is a thing though not what is seen when looking in. A mirror? No, it's an eye. Because the eye is the window to the soul. Got 2 of them. Beautiful eyes. In hard times I cry, in good times I glow. What am I? I've got the goddamn eye, lady. See? Look, it's right there. I don't know. So this is weird right here. And Warhammer, if you're watching, I don't know if this is something that you did or if it's something different, but if you hold right, it's going to keep going. Nothing happens. The screen doesn't change. But when you hit up, oh, never mind. So it does go to the other room, but you don't see it until that sound that you were hearing when it would switch over is me hitting the save point. Alright, so that was the garlic guy. Alright, so maybe now that I've talked to her, you know, it'll open up like the script where she'll give me like the next hint or something. We'll see. Again, I'm lost on that one. Need them laurels, though. You know, so yeah, there's a little bit of tweaking that needs to be done here and there, but like I said, once again, I'm not gonna bitch. It's a one-man project that built this game from scratch. You know? This isn't just we took Simon's Quest and changed the sprites around a little bit. You know, plus, like I said, you go on the Discord, there is a little bugs thing. You know, where you just put down, hey, I had this problem, I had that problem, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. You know, and like I said, Warhammer's very responsive. He's always interacting with everybody that's there. He's always reading, and he's always improving on the formula. Alright, so that was just pure luck. Alright, so now all that's left is we have to just go all the way around again. Talk to the old Harry there. And then maybe Harry will do us a kindness, do us a solid, say I'm strong enough now. I mean, what the hell else do you want? I conquered death. You gotta be pretty goddamn strong to do that, right? Yeah, but see now these skeletons, they're dropping in one hit. I think they always drop in one hit. No, there was a part when it was taking two to kill him. I love these woods though. These woods are really cool. And now we're just gonna breeze through here. Wait a minute, that was $4,000? Jesus, cat dancing Christ. $4,000. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I broke her fucking windows when I was a kid, you know, throwing rocks, and you know, she was like, oh, I remember you. We'll just tack on the replacement quest. Yeah, see, that spider doesn't even, like, hang around. It's just, like, down and throws and it's gone. Bitchy spiders. Yeah, so when you're climbing up the stairs, and if you're holding up and diagonal, like left or right, you just like launch yourself when you hit the top of the steps. Yeah, we're making progress. We're doing all right. Yeah, see, we're almost there. So what do we do? Do we go to the town or do we go to the mansion? It's actually kind of cool how the diamond hit the bone in the early pit. I love it when those things die. Can you imagine if, like, Simon back in 1988 had to deal with this shit? He'd be fucked. I mean, like, you had a couple of guys. These guys are just, like, throwing themselves at you, literally. Because Simon's a sexy beast. Now, let's check the handy-dandy map here. Alright, so, when we get to the woods... Yeah, we just take the one pathway. Wait. Shit, now I'm like lost. That is beautiful with the red and the blue like that. Had to be a pain in my ass. Like, I mean, I figured out that, like, they will, like, launch right in front of you. Kiss my fucking ass. I'm hitting that new game button. No, but seriously though, I mean, I don't think it's a secret. This is definitely a winner for me. As far as like fan games go, I mean, shit. Very, very, very well done. You know, a little rough around the edges in some spots. But this did just come out. And like I said, Warhammer is really on top of picking shit up. I mean, I'd have to say, like, we all know, like, the very first remake that they did where they kind of added, like, Super NES graphics. It was amazing, you know, for its time. This is definitely, like, in the tip top. But I'll be honest with you, it's actually really, really hard for me to, like, pick out, like a definitive list. Because the thing is that of all the fan remakes that I've played, I love a lot of them for various reasons. You know, each of them has their own, like, hook. You know, that makes me, like, really, really enjoy it. Like, I love the art style in Seal of the Curse. You know, Rebitten, it's a pretty smooth game, runs through. You know, Revamped, you know, that has its own pluses. And I want to say what I like the best about this so far is just that overall, it's fantastic. I mean, it's very, very, very aesthetically pleasing. You know, it definitely follows everything to a T, and we got a whole new thing going on here, where instead of talking to the guy in the cave to get the flame whip, he gives you his seal of the Belmonts. Then you got to give it to him, and we'll see what goes on with all that shit. But I love the whole aspect that, yeah, you're putting the money to good use instead of the hearts. That to me, I think, is really, really cool. You got a functioning economy thing going on. You know, just as time goes by, I can see a lot of improvements being made to this. Get away from me, asshole. You know, this is a great all-around game. Probably the thing that I think that actually makes this one go higher in comparison to most of the other ones out there, it's not just the graphics, it's not just the homemade music, it's also the fact that you can, you know, you can pick up and you can play it, and it's got that old school feel of, yeah, it's difficult, it's Castlevania, it's meant to be difficult. That's all there really is to it. But once you figure out the patterns, it's not just hey, I'm gonna whip this thing until it dies, and hopefully it dies before I die. There actually is an element that you have to get, which is very, very hard to replicate, and that is timing. Learning timing. Alright, so I think we go to the town. You know, you can make a creative boss fight. I mean, let's put it this way. Like, I love Tsuki no Kirichimo. It's not just because Beta put, like, a clip saying, what are you, a scary Jersey guy in there? But one thing about it that could make it a little bit on the easy side is that you can just constantly whip, and it'll hit the enemy. You know, this, on the other hand, you saw how we actually had to learn timing to beating Grim Reaper and beating Frankenstein. You know, it doesn't just fall down to, like, say, muscle memory. You know, if you want to do the best you can and do as much damage as possible, you gotta hit him right when he comes out of his invincibility cycle. And then, you know, it was really cool to be able to figure out that, hey, I can block those, the orbs that electrify the platforms with the shield. And I was like, hey, that was nice. You know? So, next we are going to Andal. You know, plus, hey, he figured out a way to get it so that you have to get the laurels, and you don't abuse the laurels, because if it only costs you hearts, you can use it a shit ton of times. Because in the original one, you only had like a limited amount of time to do it, like times that you could do it. Like if you bought 4, you used 4, that was it, you ran out. You know, and it protected you from everything. Whereas, you know, this one, it's a passive thing that only works in the swamps. It costs you hearts, but you can't, like, say, fight Frankenstein and use it. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So my family's graveyard is in a house. That's a hell of a secret. I was actually kind of wondering about a save point. Uh-oh. Alright, this is pretty cool. Dude, this guy's got fucking turbo on it. Now I know how all the other bosses felt whenever I play Castlevania. Alright, so sub-weapons didn't do dick. Alright. I think we got a lock on this one. Yep, this is it. Hey, I used my shield on that whip, motherfucker. Watching the health bar go down. Alright, so there's Alley Card. Go to Dennis Marsh, use your newfound power to seek out the last of Dracula's remains. Okay? Wait a minute, you don't get to start me off right there. Actually, I probably... Yeah, you know what, if I go through here... I was just checking to see if there's like a hidden power thing with that. Like, there's some games, like, if you double tap forward and hit the whip attack, it'll, like, be a stronger thing. You know what I'm talking about. That was a Symphony, I think, when you played as Richter. You know, or did, like, a Hadouken or something like that. So a fireball. That'd be cool. Be even better, since I'm using a flame whip on mummies, which is basically a skeleton covered in toilet paper. Just watch that son of a bitch. You know? Call the fire department. Alright, so... What the fuck is a Dennis Marsh? Okay. Beautiful night, though. Yeah, if I was one of those cheesy hack writers, I would describe this game as what a beautiful night to have a curse. But no, I love that. That's beautiful. That does look really good. Yeah, it's only taking 2 hits to kill him now. It's not be gone, it's be off. She's gonna bitch at me. Okay. Was Dracula once a powerful Belmont? Fuck that shit. That was one of the, like, biggest things that I absolutely hated about the remake, is that they rewrote the story like that. And you know what? I get it. It doesn't sound bad, but at the same time, we've already established the canon in the PS2 era. Yeah, I still gotta go to lobby a mansion. I know what I call it. But no, they've already established it in the Lament of Innocence. Leon was the first Belmont, his best friend. You know, was pissed off that his wife died. He renounced God. You know, and he tricked his best friend into doing all that shit so that he could kill Walter Bernard and you know, get the stone. I don't want to hear any of that other bullshit. And I guess that's a part of the whole thing where people say that I have to be open to change, or that there's a possibility of like multiple universes and all that. I already went on a rant about that when it came to like Marvel Comics, where it's just, you know what, I understand that they're trying to make it relevant for like modern age by modernizing stuff. Like with the Punisher, instead of like a Vietnam War vet, he was an Iraqi war vet. You know, and then as time went by, he became an Afghanistan war vet. But it's just, to me, I find it really, really weird when someone just comes along and tells you that everything that you've known for the past 30 years is a lie. Yeah, I went to that mansion. Low lobby or mansion. Yeah, that's what, the holy thing that he was talking about was the goddamn cross boomerang. You know, and that's just what it sounds like to me. Someone saying, yeah, the past 30 years of your life didn't matter. This is what it is now. Someone did that to people today, like 30 years from now, they'd lose their shit. I'm not going towards the castle, am I? No. I'm walking faster than the merman can swim. But this can't be it. Where am I? Yeah, go to the right, and here's Dennis Marsh, right? Okay. Alright, you just gotta understand, from my perspective of playing through the original game, it was, you cross that long bridge and then bam, you're at the castle. Yeah! What are we doing here? Okay, this is cool. Got the original sound effects and shit. This is great. This is amazing. That's fantastic. You see what I mean? When you hold up, that shit just launches you. I love the platform. It's all... It's amazing. This is so cool. Like this right here, that's tops to me. Fucking aces, dude. Now, you know what? If you could crack open a wall and there's some wall meat in there, that would be it. I'd lose it. Give me some Taco Bell. Like the final mansion is the retro mansion. That's fantastic. So is the trick to hit them in the head? Because some stuff is dying easier than other stuff. I hit him in the nards. Well, let's see what we got here. Like a Ninja Gaiden fight. This is just great. It's Flobber and Gabe on. Oh damn, and he does 100 damage. Just get the fuck away from him, please. Okay. You now possess Dracula's blood. Yeah, here's Vampire Killer for you. This is just great. Yeah. And we got a health increase too. Now, if there was a way to increase the heart capacity, damn, I got 700 hit points. And Dracula's about to get his shit kicked in. So wait a minute, when I'm fighting Dracula, now that I've got that shit, does that mean that I'll actually gain hit points by hurting him? He's fucked. Got him. Damn. Alright, now we're in home stretch. Now we're heading to the castle. Now we're gonna kick Dracula's ass. And we're gonna put a bow on this actually really amazing experience. That was it. Who pointed that out to me? It's fucking Tim the Toolman Taylor. Right here. Oh, 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 oh. Those things just... Those are tough fucking mummies. Didn't get my health back though. Now I'm just addicted to using the friggin' whip. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go pay a bit. Oops. Almost took a sip of my drink and wound up in the drink. Yeah, so let's go pay a visit to Mr. Jerry Dandridge. What a shame there was never a Fright Night game. Actually, there was a Fright Night game. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. There's all that's left of that castle. They even stole the drapes. You know, this is the point when, as a kid, I would stop playing. Because I was terrified of Dracula. You know, I don't know if it was just like the big shoulders and the music that they played, or what. You know, that fucking skull face got to me. We're going into the basement. It's a good thing Dracula doesn't live at the Alamo. An odd spot to put that. It's like, what is that? Is that his sex wheel? Let's go, motherfucker!
I remember you, Simon Belmont. Why wait for my curse to finish you? I'll kill you here and now.
Oh, nice. So if I hit his fireballs, there's all my health back. Or do I block those with the... I don't even want to try it. I do block them with the shield. I'll be damned. I guess you can only block so much. What you got, asshole? Yeah, thanks for all the help. See, but even this, you're getting that timing down. Just stuffing all of his fireballs now. See, and there you go. You get all your health back, too. See? Timing. Final form?
We both know you're no match for me.
Final form. Look at the size of his balls. Alright, so we gotta watch out for shit falling from the ceiling. Gotta watch out for his balls. Yeah, the cross will help you. My ass. Fucking Taco Belmont! Alright, I think I've got this asshole figured out now. Just be under a platform when he hits the ground. Let's see, don't do that on your... Yeah, fuck your on your knees attack. 250 apiece? I mean, we had a pretty good handle on him for most of the fight.
I remember you, Simon Belmont. Why wait for my curse to finish you? I'll kill you here and now.
You don't have to hit him in the head. We already got him halfway down. Yeah, see, I mean, this first form is definitely like manageable. Definitely manageable. That second one, though, that's a pain in the ass. I mean, that's all that's left to figure out. It's just... I mean, he says on your knees, so something big is going to happen. God, that sounded so fucking long. But I mean, I guess the trick is slide through it.
Both know you're no match for me. I will teach you the meaning of fear.
You're gonna jump over it once. That takes out an insane amount of health.
On your knees.
Bitch! This can be a bit of a process too. Just if you've done it already, it's like fuck. Here we go. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome.
I remember you, Simon Belmont. Why wait for my curse to finish you? I'll kill you here and now.
Of course you remember me. I just resurrected you like 5 minutes ago. Don't you remember? Forget about that? Alright, so slide through the flame attacks. And here I was thinking I was hot shit with my 700 hit points. It's like quite fucking Galamoth with, Shankla. Oh my god, could you imagine that shit? Throwing a fucking Shankla at Dracula, hitting him in the head. I mean, I've got $5,000. What if I just paid Dracula to go away? Alright, here we go again. Guy turns right outside the road. All right. Fuck that attack. Oh, those falling fucking bricks. Are you fucking serious? Brown bricks were my downfall at this. That's an inside joke that not many people will get. Okay, we're going to take a final commercial break and then we're going to get back to this one. I need a minute.
You left him for dead in Konami's Castlevania. How foolish to presume he'd perish without leaving a curse. For now, in Simon's quest for Nintendo, fate stalks your very being, and you need more than clues from cowardly villagers to survive when day turns into night. But just keep telling yourself it's only a video game. It's only a... Huh?
Alright, I've had just about enough of Dracula's bullshit. Where the hell did the axe come from?
I remember you, Simon Belmont. Why wait for my curse to finish you? I'll kill you here and now.
Mm-hmm. See, all it really is just got to get that timing down. Once you get the timing down, this is a cakewalk. I mean, that's got to be all frustrating just to be brought back to life and then, you know, finding out that, yeah, Simon doesn't give a shit. Yeah, here's some fireballs. Oh, there go your fireballs. Yeah, this final form is, something else. You can get it every time. There we go.
We both know you're no match for me.
Wait, if I'm in that beam, don't I get the power? Good timing with that smash to when you know the guitars kick in and the organ. Sometimes it's pretty cool. Fucking hate that attack. Now he got his balls back. No, if I stay close... Yeah, so that's the thing. It's just stay close. Yeah, we got the timing down. We got him. We got him. Oh, no. Oh, I got him. There's your sunlight, motherfucker. Now that is a hero moment for you right there. At long last, Simon had defeated Dracula, victory was his, and with it, the curse was lifted from himself and his people. He will forever be remembered as the man who defeated evil. Even though evil had been vanquished this day, there will always be those who embrace the darkness. And when those foolish enough to succumb to it arise, a Belmont will stand ready. Some praise Simon a hero, others say he was just a holy knight of God. But he prefers the title given by his ancestors. Vampire Killer. What, I watched the ending of Friday the 13th, Part 9? Damn. Yeah, so there you go. Castlevania Chronicles 2 Simon's Quest. And honestly, Warhammer deserves a round of applause for this one. This. Fantastic. As far as the fan-made games go, I gotta say that this one is definitely top tier, because like I said in the video, this pretty much is a total package of great music, fresh ideas, faithfulness to the original source material, and just all in all, it's a really pleasant experience playing this game. Some things are a little bullshitty as far as some of the bosses go, but hey, that's what, updates and patches are for. And Warhammer, you did a fantastic job putting this one together. And anybody that does decide to play this game, because I personally highly recommend it, just know that if you come up to a part where you're stuck on, just get in the Discord and Warhammer will help you. And he's really on top of pretty much just updating this game. He's already gone through a couple revisions already, just with, taking in the feedback from everybody that's played through the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it. I had a blast playing this one. This was just an all-around kick-ass experience, and I want to say thanks to Eric for recommending this one. Good on you, dude. This was a good one. So yeah, definitely a recommend from me. So on that note, that's just about going to do it for my cats. I've had enough. So yeah, thanks for dropping by and inviting me into your day like this. I hope you guys have a good week. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and sticking with me as we grow and grow and grow. I'd like to see that growth happening a little more. Because pretty much at this point, we're about 200 away from the old channel's subscriber count. I think we're in the 700s over there. but I haven't done anything there in over a year, and it's also took me about maybe 6 years to get to that point, whereas this is about to reach its first year. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. So yeah, have a good one, and until next time, Avi Shen. Bye now. Fucking Dracula.
From New Jersey Public Television.